It's starting to get dark now. Once it gets really dark, we're gonna start with trying to like maybe call in some whatever's out here, and a lot of plans to do some calling, like vocalizations and stuff like that. Setting up some audio recorders right now. Dax is trying to figure out his audio recorder. I think it's stumping him right now, so maybe I can get some video of that. Also, we've got this really cool FLIR here. Really, it's like an intense little machine there, so I'm hoping to get some video of that too. And as you can tell, things have quieted down a little bit. So yeah, getting ready to start. Can't wait to get this show on the road. All right, see ya in a few minutes. So, Tony.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I am putting together some thumping sticks.
There are whacking sticks.
These are going to be, oh, crap all over his knife. These are going to be our knocking sticks for the night. I'm going to put it on this stick up to about here.
Okay.
Just about a foot up.
Yep.
That'll leave us 3 feet for smacking the trees. So we're going to use this for wood knocks tonight. And we're putting the tape on just so we have a good grip around the bottom. So we don't have to worry about getting splinters or anything like that. And we don't have to worry about the piece of wood flying out of our hands while we're swinging it against the trees. So.
Excellent. All right, work that tape.
First thing I'm going to do is put it over the edge here, just so we get a good cover.
Wow, it's gonna be loud up here tonight.
That's good over here. Bigfoot will hear it really good. There. So now, good base. I'll start wrapping it around the edge. There's the start of our handle right there. I'm just going to wrap it up around at an angle so it'll go up through. Really buggy.
Yep, it is. So right now Tony's constructing a handle with gorilla tape so we can hold on to the whacking stick, so when we hit the trees later tonight we won't get splinters. We're thinking ahead. No one likes splinters. Okay, so there it is. He's holding it like he'd hold like a lightsaber. Alright, how's it going?
Good. So I got it all.
Is it high enough?
Yeah.
Is that your whacking stance right there?
Yep. It's like a baseball bat.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm just going to run one more around the top so it's flat like the other one.
This is like an expert process here. So he's really working that tape like a pro. And once he's done with that, then we'll have our two most exciting tools tonight. Well, two of our arsenal of exciting tools tonight. Oh, it's really buggy out here. I can't even. overstate that too much. See, he's got it going back there. Alright, so ideally what will happen is we'll hit the sticks on a tree, and it'll make like a really loud knocking noise, and hopefully in this area what'll happen is it'll echo, and when it echoes, hopefully the sound will carry, and Bigfoot has been known to tree knock, and hopefully we'll get some responses. Hopefully, lots of hopefullys. Hopefully Bigfoot will think that Bigfoot is talking to them, or they'll be smart enough to know that we're trying to communicate with them, and they'll knock back with sticks of their own. So we came prepared. That's what we're doing right now. Preparing for future tree knocking, and maybe I'll be able to actually do some rock clacking also later. So, alright, so that's what's going on, and progress is being made. We'll be done soon. Who knows? We may be starting soon. Right now we're in a secret location in Massachusetts. It's one of our friends' secret locations. That friend is Dax. There's a lot of Bigfoot activity around here, so we're here to check it out. And hopefully tonight something fantastic will happen, and we'll catch it on video or audio. That's our goal for tonight. So it's going to be probably maybe a 10-hour stint here, most of it in the dark. And the reason why is because a lot of the activity that's been reported here has happened at night. There have been some daytime, stunning daytime experiences in this area, very close to here, right around this area. But in this area at night, nighttime activity is prime, so that's why we're here. We're about ready to get started. It's almost dark. Fire's going. Let's do this. Here's some of our tools for the evening. You can see them down here. I'm going to do a close-up of them. I'll do another close-up later with Tony explaining what they are. For the most part, what we'll be working with tonight, besides our voices and our sticks, is some of this. Some of our equipment tonight: predator collar, headphones, noise-canceling headphones that I use with an H2 Zoom. That hears just about everything. I'm not sure about the distance, but it's super sensitive. These are night vision IR goggles, so you can see good distance at night with minimal light. And a super duper high powered IR light extender, which I use with my camcorder, but it'll also work with these if I want it to. Here's another IR light extender, and a bunch of extra batteries because I plan on running my camcorder quite a bit tonight. So basically that's what we're looking at for equipment, other than our 2 knocking sticks, and we hope to do some really cool vocals tonight, vocalizations. Dax does a really good vocalization, Tony does a really loud vocalization, and this is the area to do it, so we're looking forward to some really exciting times tonight. Glad you're here with us. Let's go over to the fire.
We're going to demonstrate for you how infrared works and the distance that you can see based on the strength of the infrared light that's casting the IR out for the camera to view. So right now I am about 5 feet from the camera, and I'm going to walk back to the end of this fence.
I can't see the fence.
Okay. You probably can't see the fence in the camera.
If you get closer, I can.
I'm about 6 feet away. This is the beginning of the fence. The fence goes that way about 10 feet. So I'm just going to back up and let me know when you can't see me any longer.
Okay.
So I'm taking steps back. That's 2 steps back, 3 steps back, 4 steps back, 5 steps back.
I can see you, but it is ineffective.
Okay. So I'm no longer clear. You can see that I'm an object standing here, but you can't make out any details of what I look like. So I'm going to start walking back, and as soon as you can see me clearly again, let me know.
Okay.
So there's 1 step back towards you, 2 steps back towards you, 3 steps back towards you.
Now you're starting to come into view. You're focused now.
Okay, and you can see me clearly.
Yep.
All right. So I am still only about 6 to 7 feet away from the camera. The only IR source we have right now is the one built into the camera. So it's very ineffective, except at short range. So I can walk up close to you, and you can see me nice and clear now. But as I move away from the camera and away from the IR source, the picture starts to get muddy and not very focused and not very clear.
Okay.
So right now I'm probably not very visible.
If you step back one more, go ahead. Now you're almost entirely in the dark.
Right.
Okay.
So we have about an 8-foot envelope with the built-in IR light that's in the camera itself. So I'm going to walk up again. And now I'm only about 4 feet away. And I'm still using just the IR source from the camera. We're going to turn on some IR light extenders that we have built onto the side of the camera. They have an array of IR LEDs, and they broadcast IR light further and in greater volume than the built-in light that's in the camera. So what we're doing now is we're adding a lot of volume and a lot of distance to what we can see in the IR spectrum. I'm going to back up and walk out of sight to where I'm no longer in good focus with the built-in IR in the camera. And then we're going to show you how effective the IR extenders are. So here I go, 1, 2, 3. I'm probably pretty much out of focus.
Almost. One more step.
One more step back.
And you're pretty much in the dark.
All right, so now we're going to turn on the IR extenders and...
The first one, go.
Ta-da!
Very visible.
Very visible. So now I am where I was out of view before and in the dark with the built-in light. Now we have 8 more lights turned on our IR extender. We still have 8 more lights to go on in addition to that. So I'm going to step back until I'm out of view again. Right now I am about 12 feet away, and you can see me nice and clear.
I can see the fence nice and clear now.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've taken 11 steps back. So I am now about 20 feet or more. I'm actually about 25 feet away from the camera, and I'm in the dark.
Pretty much.
We're going to turn on the second IR extender, and you're going to see how clear that makes it.
Ready?
Here we go.
It didn't illuminate you sharply, but you're really far away, but it definitely illuminated you more.
Right. So you can see me, while you can't see me as crystal clear as you could, maybe 2 feet closer, you can still see me much clearer than you could before we turned that second extender on.
Let me turn them both off so we can see exactly. Ready?
Turn them both off.
1 off, 2 off. You are pretty much in the dark.
Alright, so turn them both back on, one at a time. There's 1, there's 2. So both extenders are on, and then the 1 LED that's built into the camera. And I'm probably not crystal clear, but you can at least see that I'm here.
I can see you with definition, but it's because you're far away that I can't see you crystal clear. That's the only reason.
And that's the camera anyways is only going to be able to see so far.
That's right.
As I take 1 or 2 steps back.
Excellent.
Alright, so that is the difference from using just the built-in camera IR lens or IR light to using the additional 16 LEDs built into the IR extender. Now they use a lot of battery power. They use 9-volt batteries, 1 for each extender that's built into it. We have 2 with 8 lights each. 1 9-volt battery for each set of 8 lights. So we use probably 4 batteries in total if we use it for an extended period of time through the night. But that's not bad. I mean, it's only a $5 charge for 2 9-volt batteries probably, so pretty inexpensive. And the visibility that we get, the gain in that visibility and focus and clarity is incredible, as you just saw yourself. So well worth the investment, and helps with us collecting better, more accurate evidence of what we're looking for. Here we go.
Whoa! Want me to whoop?
Yeah, do your whoop.
My whoop?
Yeah,
I've gotten responses
Yeah.
from my whoop that sound
we
like
got one
me.
that sounds just like Norma. We were like, how the hell did you get out there? You're standing right here.
Different locations, because in everybody that I bring out here, I'm like the only constant. You know, it's like nobody else is out here without me. So I'm like the constant person. So my call, I was doing it for a while because I don't know if the guys were embarrassed at first to do any calls, but for a long time it was just me doing them. So I think the Squatch that are out here know my voice and my call. So a couple times, different instances, I've had return calls come back that sounded just like me.
Yep.
And I have one of them, he was here.
And I'll vouch for it because I heard it.
He was here,
I was
and
here.
then another Ray was here, and my husband were here when the other one happened.
And
so.
it sounds just like an echo, but
But
it's
off
not
in the
an-
distance, it sounds like what I do, but it's off in the
It's just,
distance.
yeah, and it's coming right back. And we were like, what the heck? Yeah.
He's like,
And it's like
I
it's
have it on
mimicking her.
recording.
Yeah, it's weird.
And he's like, that sounds like you.
Well, let's hear it. Are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can you kind of face this way a little bit when you do it?
All right.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Did you hear the echo? It's a good echo tonight. Do one more.
Everyone's being quiet. You want to do a whoop?
Hey there. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, statue.
Hello, hello. Test, test.
Check, check. We're good.
All right. So, Dax is gonna whoop now.
Whoop!
That wasn't a knock, was it?
This will be over at the car.
Okay. What you got there?
These.
You know what I want to do? I want
These
to go.
things only go just so far, you guys, so don't go out of range. If you see that you're going out of range, turn around, come back.
Don't talk while they're talking. But once they stop.
Copy that?
Yeah, I just saw a light or something up in the woods.
Could have been a lightning bug.
Right. You look like, you know in Ghostbusters when Venkman was doing the testing on...
Who are you going to call?
Name Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Name Ghostbusters.
The main Ghostbusters. Yeah. Hey, you know what I do want to do? And I'm going to need a little bit of a light. I want to go up. Somebody want to come up with this trail with me? I want to go just set the recorder away from us so it doesn't pick us up.
All right, I'll go with you and then I'll get you on film. How's that?
Cool.
I'll go with you, but do you want...
I just want a little bit of light so I can kind of see where I'm walking.
You want to go up there and
I'm
walk,
gonna
Sony?
take hang on, I'll get my binoculars.
Okay. We're going to go up this trail a little bit, and I'm going to put this nice little sound recorder, hang it from a tree a little ways away from base camp so that, you know, we don't hear us all chit-chatting and doing whatever we're doing. And maybe, you know, if something does go on, this thing will record for 4 hours straight. So hopefully we'll catch it.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready?
Nice look at you.
You can look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, you put the lenses
Yeah.
on. Can you still see me?
Well, they're just pinholes, so I can see the light. I can't see you past the light. We're walking up the trail behind Dax and Norma. We're gonna go place an audio recorder. So I'm just testing out my night vision goggles and walking along the path. And now that they're focused really well, I can see really good to walk with them. So we're just gonna go check it out, and then we're gonna come back to base camp and hang out.
All right. I'll watch you walk. And if you trip, I'll help you get up.
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna set it up.
we're going to do it here.
Give something to hook it on.
No, well, not really. All I got is like just a thing to
That
hang.
howl?
Hold on, guys.
We're upsetting the recorder.
What did you say?
Oh yeah.
Sure, the howl sounded like you.
We didn't have.
We didn't hear anything. Where are you? Okay. We're going to be recording with the video, so silent on the radios right now.
Kind of just want it facing like this way.
I'm
Anyway,
going to find a different tree.
that doesn't-
Are you recording? Okay. We're going to set this up, go back to base camp, and this will record anything out here that might be nearby, and pick up anything that makes any sound or vocal or anything like that.
Let's see. Well, we're probably what, 200 yards?
Okay, stop. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was knocking, wasn't it?
It might have been them.
No, it was up there.
They're up that
All right.
way.
Oh, is that where they are?
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
just
back
ask
that
him-
way.
Let me just ask him if that's them. Hey, you guys, did somebody knock? Ray,
Yes?
did you knock?
No?
Did you hear any knock?
We heard something. Couldn't tell what it was.
Okay, just wanted to make sure if you guys do any yelling or knocking or anything like that, make sure you radio in and let me know that you're going to do that.
I'll do that. The best thing we can do probably is bang our heads together. I didn't bring nothing.
Okay, well, you don't have to do that, but if you're going to do anything else, just let me know ahead of time, all right?
Fred's gonna do a howl right now.
Okay.
That's where they are.
Yeah.
But the knock came out from the other, or this direction, right? Yeah. A lot of times, there's all kinds of schools of thought as far as the knocking goes. Sometimes when people or things are getting too close to the Squatch's area, sometimes they'll knock. They knock in communication with each other. There's all kinds of different, reasons. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
We use the monocular.
Tony, are you looking out there? You should be.
I took my goggles off and then I heard that noise.
You should look. I have 6 minutes left on this right now. So what I'd like to do is, Dax, get any type of OTF that you want to do. I'm just going to solo you out right now.
Cool. All right. Yeah, I'll just do this. All right. So we've hung a sensitive sound recorder on this tree. We're probably 200 yards or so from base camp, just to make sure we don't get any of our vocals. It may pick up if we're knocking or anything, but I've got it pointed off in the opposite direction, so hopefully anything that we maybe don't hear, or if we do hear and we don't have a recorder on, this one will hopefully pick it up. We'll come back later and gather it. Should run for about 4 hours before the batteries die, so we should be good till well after midnight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent job. Yep, so, yeah, I don't know what that was. It could have been an animal very easily, or it could have been something tossed and dropped out there.
Mm.
That sound.
Yeah,
That was
it
in-
sounded like something like dropped. Well, either that or thrown, but
Because it had a secondary, almost like a bounce to it.
yep,
It had like a
Okay.
hit and then a bounce.
Yeah, we've had rocks thrown at us before, so
could be a big monk.
could be a big monk.
Yeah, we've had big monk episodes here. I did a tree knock once on a smaller tree. Don't knock small trees, because I knocked a chipmunk right out of it. Big monk.
But I mean, it could have been anything.
Yeah.
But we've had all kinds of stuff going on here.
You know what we got to do too is make sure we get back to the camp and get that FLIR set up
Oh yeah.
and start.
Yeah,
Just
get the
let
first
that
one.
sucker run.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's do it. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Want to knock this tree? You want to knock this tree?
Yeah.
I can't really see it because I just turned off my light. If I miss, don't laugh. Okay?
Take a step closer to the tree. Just like one step. There you go.
Is
Because
it
if you
good?
miss it, you're going to throw that thing at me.
If I miss it, we're gonna have ourselves a little mishap. Alright, so this is the first time we've knocked with this. I just want to make sure I'm getting it right.
Hold on.
Okay, there.
Hold on.
Okay.
What do you have there?
I have a stick that you have put Gorilla Tape on. I can already tell that I'm going to request for you to put at least in one additional layer because I'm not far enough away from the stick that it's not going to vibrate after I hit this.
Okay.
So I'm not looking forward to this because I don't have any gloves on, so this is really poor preparation on our part. I'm about to figure that out the hard way. So, alright. So what I'm going to do right now is tree knock. People are kind of just lounging around back there. They're having dinner. They're cooking, talking, communing. Bigfoot chooses when it wants to communicate. So I'm choosing when I want to communicate, which is right now. Ready? Ready for this tree knock, Tony?
Ready.
I hope that nothing bad happens. Okay, just duck if you see something flying towards you, okay?
Yeah. You just broke it.
Yeah, I did. But that was the top part. We knew the top part was going to fall off. There.
That's good.
Whoops. Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
That's pretty loud.
You don't have to swing hard either, just swing so it just makes contact. But that was good. That sounded really good.
Let me do it again. Oh, let's try it one hand.
Do 3 in a row, like we.
You want to do 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Kind of 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's good. That sounds good. And try again.
I should get some rocks too. It's a rock clack. So I've heard more with clacking than knocking. Do you want to break the other stick?
I was just thinking we should probably get them both prepped.
Yeah.
Well, let's find. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's find the end of that and we put it in the fire.
Oh yeah, I'll grab it.
I see it right
Hold
there.
this one. I'll get it. It's right here. So here, I'll show you what happened.
Yep.
So essentially, I hit it. I hit the stick. It was pretty long. I hit it. Would you say this would be like maybe? I
About
hit
a
it at the
foot.
3/4 mark.
It's about a foot.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was 4 feet and 3 feet was what we were saying would be perfect. So
Yep. And I was holding it up higher on the bottom, so essentially the top part just kind of flew off. We kind of expected that, and we expected the sound that would come from the full length of the 4-foot stick to be somewhat higher pitched, and we expected that if the stick got smaller, the pitch or the tone of the stick would actually get a little deeper, and it actually turns out to be a really healthy deep sound, don't you think?
yeah, it sounds really good.
Sounds great. So I think it's going to carry through these woods. And we haven't heard any responses as of yet. I've been listening. I did hear something shuffling in the woods over there that really could be anything. I don't know. I expect wood knocks to be responded to, especially by now. This is a long period of time, so I don't think anything's going to respond. We'll try again later, and we'll let you break a stick next time, okay?
Sounds good.
Alright, I'm going to walk. It's about 9:30. We think we've been hearing knocking out in the out in the woods behind that big tree that I was knocking on. And there was a couple other weird sounds. So we're knocking right now from closer to the fire. We're not going over to the trees right now. We're going to try to do kind of a distance knocking and trying to see if we can get some responses. I hear coyotes. You know what? That doesn't sound like a coyote. That didn't sound like a coyote. It almost sounded like the howling that you were playing when you came in. It's back over there.
That's where we're having knocking.
Oh, that's cool because I got my recorder still up there.
All right, everybody quiet. Everybody stop moving. Stop moving. Dad, can you turn the light off, please?
I'm sorry. I swear I could hear the coyote, but they sound like they're like way off.
It sounds like Wayne.
Yeah. Well, that one I heard. I know what you're talking about because it was like, oh.
Yeah, but it had a weird ending to it. Not like a ooh, but more like a oh. I don't know how to do it. I think we should be I think you and Tony should be whooping. And Norma.
Norma, did you hear anything? I could hear the coyotes way off in the distance.
Huh?
I could hear the coyotes way off in the distance. I don't know where they were coming from.
Let me put the H2 back on. We're here in Shrexon.
I was standing right here. I can't tell if they're coming from where. There. I can hear them right here.
Coyote?
Yeah. Well, I think. It's whatever it is a ways off. It's not close yet.
What's that?
It's ketchup.
Like I never heard that before.
It's the suffering cry of an almost empty ketchup bottle.
I guess so.
You should put that on the predator call.
Yeah, that was good.
Why don't we have somebody, one of you guys do your haul, or one of you guys get close together?
Alright. Want me to help?
Yep.
Shh. I heard it. I heard it. Dax. What just happened?
Knock. Something knocked.
Not Dax. Tell me what happened.
Knocked. Something just knocked. I heard a wood knock. Actually, it was two. It was tick, tick. And it's straight in that direction. That's where I keep hearing the noises too. Well, we did some whoops. Well, Norma did some whoops, and now all of a sudden, right in this direction. Now I just hear click, click, 2 knocks.
That was loud.
Yeah, did you hear?
that?
Yeah, it was like. That was pretty cool.
That's a wood knock, you guys.
No, let him go. They're coming in. I think they are. They want to play tonight. It's the most I've heard in months.
I know. Well, not here in the last couple
Wow,
of
I
years,
know.
but
It's early.
that's a good thing. I'm gonna do another call and see if it responds to it.
Yeah, doing it.
All right, ready? Ready? Gonna do a call, guys. That was the last one.
I didn't think, was it, you heard a vocal, right? Like someone went,
The last one?
Yeah.
I heard a knock.
That's what I heard. I heard a knock.
I heard a knock.
Why don't we have Tony do a couple knocks?
yeah, do a couple.
We're going to do a couple of wood knocks and see if we get any responses to that.
We just did some wood knocks and some howling, some whooping, and it seems like we're getting some responses from, you can't really tell the direction, but it's straight ahead, and also from behind. So it's kind of like almost like a semicircle around us, and some very interesting vocals going on out there. Anything else you guys want to add?
It's still early.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I have a lot of hope.
Well, the thing about the coyotes, you know.
That's
That's a
right.
good thing.
We heard the coyotes. We heard coyotes.
Knocks, right? They were
Yeah.
like straight out that
That was
way
a
somewhere.
loud.
Yeah, and they weren't that far away.
No, they weren't.
That's what's weird. I'm surprised I haven't heard any vocals like, you know, louder.
Is this the most action you've had in the past month?
Not me. I've had some more.
More than this in the past month?
Yes.
Okay. Well, like you said, the night's still young. Let's see.
Yeah, it was
A
later.
tree break.
Yeah.
That one.
Couple.
Let's
Couple
see.
Tree
actually.
break.
We'll see what happens.
I just want to know if it's like, you know, a deer or a moose or something other walking around.
That's why I was take pictures with my camera just in case.
Right now, we're hearing sounds out in the woods. We were all being talkative, and then after about 30-40 minutes, we started hearing some sounds out there. Dax heard a loud crash, kind of like a snap, and it was the second snap that caught both our attention. Was that something? Did you hear that?
I heard it again.
Something's walking around out
There's something out there. So we're getting out the FLIR, the thermal imager, and Tony has his, oops, night vision. So here we go.
It's coming from this direction somewhere. Fell out of the tree.
What is it, Tony?
things falling out of the tree over here. And the most likely suspect is like a squirrel or chipmunk up there throwing things down. It sounds like little nuts or acorns falling on the ground.
You want to do a vocalization? Ready?
Yeah.
Dax, did you hear it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. If it was a coyote or something else.
I heard that, yeah.
But it was out there. Shh. There it was.
Yeah, I just heard it again. Yep, it's over that way. So something keeps throwing shit at us.
I hear that. But I'm not seeing anything.
Yep. There it is again.
Yeah, it's throwing stuff at us. There's a chipmunk, an angry chipmunk.
It's an angry big monk.
It's in the tree above us. It keeps dropping stuff on us. I think it's throwing nuts and acorns and stuff at us. Dax is doing vocalizations and we're getting some responses. Possibly from coyotes, possibly from something else in that direction.
Is it just falling out the trees?
Sometimes porcupines are up in the tree and they'll do that.
Yeah.
Tony would have the best view. Tony, come look at this tree. Tell us what's up there. Up above us.
Is there anything in like these two trees?
I can't
The
see.
ones
'cause you-
right, this one and this one? Because something keeps coming, it sounds like it's coming down through the leaves over here, but I don't know if it's just falling from the trees. There it comes again. Wait. It sounds like it's coming from way up though. It's got to be something up there. Could be a bird or a chipmunk, squirrel, porcupine.
Can you back and shine your lights up here and go up this tree? Just like that.
And was it right there?
Now I can see really good.
See, it just fell.
Yeah.
I don't see anything
Yeah,
up
it seems to be coming from like, yeah, this way, this tree.
Which tree?
This one, right there. Damn pig monk, don't make me go get my stick. I'll knock you out of your bed.
You get angry, it's just.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, there you go.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything moving. I'm looking for anything up in the tree that could be moving around. Little critters.
Huh?
I don't see anything.
No, I think it was falling from the tree. But it continues. It was like a couple times.
Yeah, it kept hitting the ground.
Yeah.
While I was
Well,
standing here.
Ray was standing right next to me and like two like, boom, boom. So I'm like, either something's climbing in the tree and just knocking the crap off.